Hey, good day, everyone. Welcome back to A Voice in the Wilderness, or welcome to if it's your first time. So today's subject is going to be about this fucking shitheel Don Lemon and Gupta. Okay, as probably many of you know, Gupta went on to Rogan. Rogan completely destroyed him and CNN for their lying and everything. Doesn't that make you laugh, eh? All the Trump haters out there. Trump said from the beginning they were lying sacks of shit. Of course, that's exactly what they are, lying sacks of shit. But you know the one that really gets me is this fucking Don Lemon. I mean, this guy, holier than thou, thinks he's all that, and he's Mr. Religious, and he takes, care and worrying about mommy and what they think and all these other things. This holier than thou piece of shit is the biggest hypocrite going. He's like every other fucking, he sits there and lies night after night. Hey, Don, doesn't your imaginary friend in the sky dislike that fucking shit? Don! And then Sanjay Gupta goes on Rogan. Okay, Rogan calls him out, makes him look like a fool, along with CNN, lying fool assholes that they are. And then he goes back on CNN and he stabs Joe in the back. Now, my only problem is Joe's, well, I like Sanjay Gupta, blah, 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 blah. He's a nice guy, he's a friend. He's no friend of yours, Joe. None. This guy is only out for himself and paying his fucking bills, and he'll lie, he'll cheat, he'll do whatever it takes, the lying sack of shit, to keep that money rolling in. Okay? It's not even about protecting CNN. It's selfish country by this guy, because he wants to keep his good life, and that's what CNN provides for him. And this other piece of shit, he's nothing but a despicable lowlife who should be sent back to hell, to the Louisiana swamps, to sit there and rot, because that's all he's worth. Don Lemon, I'm telling you, is got to be the worst. I can't even watch that show. It makes me literally throw up. And you know what kills me is to sit here and say, because I can't stand Trump, but I have to hand it to Trump. He made these guys look like fools. Another one is that Jim Acosta guy. I'm going to do a separate video on that smug asshole. Okay? Because he sits there and he lies and then says Tucker Carlson's lying. Okay, sure, maybe Tucker's lying, but you are too, you lying sack of hypocritical shit. But this Don Lemon, he's like, he tries to twist it in this little clip here. And it's like, no, that's not what Joe said. That's not what Sanjay said. Okay? And I don't know, but I really think that CNN thinks that we're all stupid out here. Okay, people? So, you might want to Twitter at them or whatever it is you people do as well, okay, that don't do these videos like I do, is, ask them, do you really think I'm a stupid piece of shit? Because that's how you're treating me, okay? And Don Lemon, I take, Don Lemon, it's good for you that I don't cross that fucking border, because you know what? For the way you treat me and everybody else out there when I do watch you, you treat me like I'm a fucking idiot, okay? And me, I want to smash you right into your ugly fucking smug face. But violence doesn't get us anywhere, Donald, and lucky for you. Okay, Donald Lemon, because in the old days, you wouldn't have gotten away with it. And, actually, you would have been thrown off TV. You wouldn't have ever been on a news channel, okay? You're only there because you're a black man and you're gay, okay? It's that whole fucking thing with, we got to hire this one, we got to hire that one. Never mind hiring people based on their qualities, okay? Don Lemon is hired and only hired to be a black man and a gay man on CNN so they can claim that they have a variety of people on there rather than qualified people. You really think Don Lemon is a qualified news person? Is there anyone on the planet other than his fucking mother and him and his idiot self thinks he's a legitimate news person? This is why I'm looking forward to having Donald Trump back, because you know what? I love the idea that he destroys these people, because you know what? At least with Donald Trump, as dumb and as disgusting he is, it's all on the table with him, his bullshit and his lies. And I'd rather have bullshit and lies on the table rather than somebody pretending to be, Mr. Holier than Thou and have the same bullshit and lies and disgusting, despicable shit come out of his yap every night, just like Trump. So yeah. And the Democrats aren't doing themselves any favor with clowns like this. This guy speaks for the Democrats. If you think any fucking different, go see Jimmy Dore and Gray Zone and other people like that. They'll fucking tell you. The part that worries me is Joe trying to treat this Sanjay Gupta like he's a real doctor and anything. When's the last time this guy's ever actually done anything called doctoring, like real doctoring? other than standing there and nodding his head and agreeing with all the other liars like Fauci. Okay? You know, this thing about the ivermectin, you know, there is an obvious difference. Even a guy like me who didn't go to university or college, I went to the University of Life, Donald, unlike you, okay, is that I can read a fucking paper that tells me that there's a certain kind of ivermectin for humans and there's a certain kind for animals. Okay? Do you really think the entire populace, the all, what is it, 800,000 people that watch you, are that stupid? Do you 800,000 people that watch him every night, blue check liberals, blue anon members, whatever else that cheers this guy on, he's treating you like a fucking idiot. CNN is treating you like idiots. You can stand there and be holier than thou about Fox, but CNN is no different. The worst part is at least Fox is up front with their bullshit and their bullshitters. But these guys try to pretend, oh, well, we're better. You know, we don't lie. We don't do this and we don't do that. No, you do it, but you do it like a bunch of snakes under rocks. That's how you do it. And that makes me fucking, you know, it makes me want to say to people, turn these people off. Stop watching them. Stop buying the crap that they advertise on there for their advertising. You can't censor anybody. I don't believe in censorship. But there's a way to put people like this out of business. You know, I can only imagine what Ted Turner must think what happened to his news channel. You know, is he even still alive? Somebody mentioned in the comments. I mean, if he isn't, he's probably spinning in his grave. Certainly other people that were at least honest and good people, you know, that are no longer there. I mean, they've got to be going, holy fuck, man. Jeff Zucker, you're like the worst piece of shit. You and that fucking bozo, the clown Bezos, and the owner of fucking Fox, another bozo, MSNBC, a bunch of bozos. You know, we can't get good news anywhere. You know, I have to watch Russian television to find out that Russia and Japan are near at each other's throats over a fucking couple of little islands. Russia's sending fucking ships and blowing off all this shit because people like CNN who claim to be news things don't even carry shit like that. You know? And this is what they're concentrating on. Ivermectin and whether Joe Rogan took horse or not. Well, we know he didn't. But even so, who cares what Joe Rogan took? That's his business. It's his body. Who are you to sit there on TV and tell us what we should or should not take? Who fucking left you in charge, Don Lemon? Who gave you the fucking mind to be able to sit up there and say that? Is that those little people in the ears talking to you? Well, tell me what their qualifications are. You lying sacks of shit don't even get thrown off of YouTube when you should because you're lying. And YouTube knows it. Okay, unless they're that fucking stupid. Okay? Do you think that YouTube is stupid to know that CNN isn't lying? Are they really that stupid? Okay? You know, this is why people like me and other people have put their stuff on Rumble, because at least there, they don't play that fucking game like YouTube where they ignore one or the other. You know, And like Jimmy Dore says, people wonder why we go to YouTube for our news, why I have to go to Jimmy Dore or Russian television or, out of country news stations to try and get some sort of fucking truth, because the Americans aren't telling the truth. And, did Jimmy Dore just go live? Hold on, guys. You might have just lost me. What the fuck? What's today? Sunday? Oh, no, he is live. All right, well, you're going to lose me, guys. Sorry. But, well, it's long enough anyway. It's 8 fucking minutes. But, hang on. I'm just going to check on Jimmy here. Yeah, he's live. But, you know how it goes, eh? Like, it'll be like 3 hours before he turns up. So I'm just going to put this on pause here. Not pause, but what's that? There we go. So there's no sound coming through. So, yeah, I guess Jimmy's on. This is Saturday? Yeah. I got Saturday, October 16th, and Jimmy's on. I guess things are changing over there. And it's, free on YouTube, so that's good. But, to get back to this, I mean, it's just like, I wish I could get in this guy Don Lemon's face. I couldn't care less about Sanjay Gupta. He's an empty suit who's just put on CNN to try and reassure the 3 last idiots that believe in CNN. And, but this Don Lemon guy, I mean, he's just the worst of hypocrites. And then Mr. Religious, I believe in the invisible guy of the sky, his best buddy, Como, is still there. And this guy's like the biggest piece of shit walking. And wasn't it Como that was running his gate about the guy from Minnesota that did the thing with the fake hands on the girl's tits? You know, it wasn't actually on her tits. You know, the comedian that became a senator. You know, Mr. fucking holier than thou, Chris Como, and this clown. But there's Como actually doing bad shit, and yet he stays on CNN, yet we get rid of a good senator. Now you tell me. And it was CNN, one of them, that ran him fucking down, just like they did to Bernie. And this piece of shit, Don Lemon, is the biggest piece of shit at all doing it. Anyways, that's enough about Don Lemon. Fuck you, Don Lemon. Fuck you, Sanjay Gupta. Fuck you, CNN. And I hope me and millions of others just keep at you until you're gone, eliminated, bankrupt. Don't want to censor you, but we can sure as fuck get rid of you. So, everybody, stop paying CNN to watch it. Stop buying the shit. Find out who their advertisers are. Write them an email and tell them. You keep advertising. I'm not going to fucking advertise on that fucking, I'm not going to go buy your shit. You should stop advertising on this fucking bullshit channel. Okay, because, you know, the part that I hate is YouTube and these other companies give them, like they're the experts in everything. When, here's a proven lie, YouTube. A proven lie on the biggest podcaster that you will never throw away, Joe Rogan. Okay, it's there on Spotify, which I can listen to, okay, and show everybody else. But you're not doing nothing, YouTube. So that makes you as bad as Don Lemon to me, because you're a bunch of pieces of shit. You want to kick me off for this? Bye-bye. I'll go to Rumble, because I do as well on Rumble as I do on YouTube. And there's more people coming to Rumble every day. Come to Rumble, people. Fuck YouTube. Okay? Fuck Don Lemon and fuck Sanjay Gupta. Thanks for coming. And if you want to help me and my channels out, there's links down in the description. And there's cards at the end to give you all my information. So there you go, folks. A lad from the woods in a pissy, but I'm going to go listen to Jimmy Dore as soon as he comes on live. Usually about 10-20 minutes before they actually go live. That gives everybody a chance to get into their show. Okay, so yeah, it's like I said, it's Saturday, October 16th. So everybody be good out there. If you can't be good at being bad. Be cool, be lucky. Okay? And speak up for yourselves, and don't let shitheels like this treat you like dummies, because that's what they're doing out there. They're treating you like fucking dummies. They think they're smarter and better than you. Okay? And they also think they're above the law.